Hey guys, welcome back to the NJN Reviews channel. So, my name is Nick, and today we're going to be discussing the new photos that was in Cobra Kai Inside the Dojo that were promotional photos for part 2 of Cobra Kai Season 6. Now, before we get started, don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment down below anything you want me to see, anything you want me to do, anything you want to see me do, and I'll do it. Just comment down below and I'll do it for you. Alright? Cool. So, alright, so these first two photos here, as you can see on screen here. So we got the Miyagi-Dos here, and to me, it looks like this either could be one of two things. Either it's before the tournament has even begun, and they're just getting ready, they're lining up, and they're getting ready to hear either the rules of the tournament, or they're just looking at Cobra Kai or something like that. You know, they're just looking at Cobra Kai. You can see here Robbie's face, Sam's face. They look very serious. They're wearing the captain's headbands. I think this photo's pretty cool. So, yeah, this photo here, I think they're looking at either Cobra Kai or they're listening to, or they're hearing the rules of the Sage Take for the first time. Now, this photo here, this one's another interesting one because it's Robbie and Sam in the first one here. Then it's Robbie looking at Miguel, and then Dimitri and Miguel looking at Robbie. So this photo, these photos here. Now this photo, in my opinion, is quite interesting because when Robbie's looking at Miguel, this face, Robbie's face here in the first photo with him and Sam, he's looking all, I guess, stumped, like he's in a bit of shock, like he looks a little bit like unbalanced and stuff. He looks a bit like, like I don't know what to do. He looks, yeah, he looks a bit worried, as you could say. Then this photo here, looking over at Miguel. Miguel's either looking annoyed or he's looking very seriously at Robbie, because Robbie's still looking, you know, I guess a bit in shock, and he's still looking, you know, like what, like that's what he's looking at. That's what he's, in my opinion, that's I think what he's in shock and he's a bit confused, whereas Miguel is looking serious and is going like, yeah, Robbie, come on. He's like, he does look very serious here, and he looks like he's ready for business. Whereas Robbie just he's looking at Miguel, and he looks a bit nervous, in my opinion. So I think that could be something about Cobra Kai, maybe something about Tori to throw Robbie off balance, and because as we know, that is what keeps him grounded in his balance when he's fighting. So yeah, those are the first two photos, as you can see on screen now. Two photos, as you can see on screen. So this first photo up here, we see some new dojos that we have never seen before. So this could be other countries. I think this is Sweden here. This could be Ireland here, and or this could be their two senseis, and then this could be. I'm not sure about this. I'm not sure about this country, but it looks like Albania or something. I don't know. Now, and it looks like they're just lining up for the start of the tournament. Now, this bottom one here, it's a bit hard to see, but I have zoomed in on two new senseis that we will be seeing, and these two new senseis here, I'm thinking, will be, in my opinion, I think, because we already know that one of them's going to be a part of the story. We already know that. So these two new senseis here, I think we're going to see the German sensei, and we're going to see, I think, maybe the Spanish sensei a bit. So I've circled here the senseis because they're going to play a big role in part 2. And even part 3, potentially. And now this photo here, the one of the two dojos. So it says Fure Pantera. I'm not sure what that is, but it's both. But they're both from the same country. Could be Spanish. I'm not sure. Um, yeah, I'm not sure what nation that is. But yeah, there's two new dojos here that we haven't seen before. And then here, back here, this photo here is one I'm very interested in. Because look at this. As we see, Tori and Quan right here. Right there, we see Tori and Quan. I've circled them out. Tori and Quan wearing the captain's headband for Cobra Kai. And then there's another sensei back here that I've also circled out. But yeah, here we see some students from all these other dojos. I'm not sure who they are, what dojo they're a part of, but I've circled out Quan and Tori here. And yeah, Tori's wearing the headband, Quan's wearing the headband. That's who the captains are of Cobra Kai. Which also does beg the question, did Tori leave Miyagi-Do because she also wanted to fight? And not have it be left up to Beaten Sam for the captain spot. I don't know. But yeah, that's basically the end of these two photos. Let's get into the next photos. Alright. So, I'll start with the less boring one. I'll start with the most boring one, sorry. We see two new people fighting here. So we got two new people that we've never seen before fighting here in this top right corner. I've circled out, one of the fighters, and yeah, these two are the people who are fighting right now. Now the photo at the bottom of it, it looks like it's, hold on, what's his name again? It was Yoon here. Yoon, sorry, I got my notes here. Yoon fighting another student from another dojo. I'm not sure what dojo it is. But as you can see in the background here, Tori's walking past him as well. So that's interesting to me as well. Yoon is fighting this bloke from I don't know what dojo, and then Tori's walking past him here. We can see her, the back of her. This photo is very interesting to me. So in the promotional, I guess, video clips that they sent out, they're playing who can kick the highest competition and who can scrape, like who can leave a mark the highest, basically. It's Quan's turn. So basically, right now it's Quan's turn. These two photos are the same, pretty much. It's Quan's turn. He's kicking. And in the background, we see the Miyagi-Dos. We see Robbie leading them. Then we see Miguel, Dimitri, Hawk, and no Devon or Sam. And in the Cobra Kai team, in the background, we don't see Tori. So that's another thing that could be very interesting to me. That's something that's actually interesting to me. Tori is not in any of these photos here on the left side. She's not behind the Cobra Kai. She's not with them in these photos. I don't know where she is, which is interesting, but it's also what's to be expected when she's, I guess, wanting to be alone and isolating herself from everybody. But yeah, that's basically the end of these two photos. But I think that this left side here, the photos here, could be very interesting, and I'm very intrigued by them. Now, these next two photos. We'll start with the left. Johnny and Daniel. Now, they left it on a very bad note. They had a fight, and it wasn't a good one. And I think I'm one of the people who have said the most throughout watching the whole series. Can't they just get along for fuck's sake? And I mean, come on, they've got to. I mean, they're fighting Kreese again, you know? And I saw the video of this, and it looks like Johnny and Daniel are walking on some sort of like top of a staircase, and behind them is a massive skyscraper. Like it's a massive skyscraper. And I'm hoping that they're having a good conversation, and I'm hoping that they, I guess, just put the past in the past again and decide to beat Kreese once and for all. Because if not, then what's the point of all this? You know, Johnny and Daniel, they need to stop fighting with each other and just get along once for all. Come on, man. I've wanted it since day one. Like, come on, guys, get along. You know. But I think Johnny and Daniel, um, yeah, I think they will work out their shit, but it's going to take again something. It's again going to take something to actually snap them out of it and to get along again. In my opinion, it's going to take something like that again. Now, these next two photos are one of the most interesting in my opinion. We got Kreese for the first time ever. I've seen him this season look worried or concerned, or he looks, I guess, gobsmacked. He just doesn't know what to do in this photo. Look at him. I've never seen him hold this face this season yet. And when I first saw this, I was thinking, shit, I've never seen Kreese do that this season. I'm intrigued by that. And to me, he's either, oh, to me, it's either the cop showing up, which I think could happen, but I don't think that's going to happen there. It's either him looking at Johnny and he's potentially, I guess he's just woken up and he's realizing, what he's doing and stuff. I don't know. It could be that. It could be Tori's just gone down, lost a fight. It could be, you know, something he's seen that he didn't like and he's just gotten nervous about it and he's done that. I'm not sure. This is all, what I think could happen. But yeah, that's that photo. Now the photo below it, it could be them looking directly at each other. This photo here, Kreese is looking at both Johnny and Daniel. Johnny's put on the face of disappointment. He's he's annoyed with Kreese for doing this for so long, and then Daniel's looking at him and he's looking angry. He's looking angry. He's not looking disappointed. He's looking very angry. Look at Daniel. His face is just like he's looking really, really angry. And it could be, once again, it could be to do with Tori. It could be because one of the Miyagi leaders have just been injured, but maybe not because they're all standing behind them. So that's a bit of a stupid theory. My bad. But here, look, we also see Dimitri, Hawk, Miguel, Sam, Robbie next to Johnny and Daniel here, and we can still see Sam and Robbie with the captain's headbands on here in the background. So that's a good sign. Yeah, but that's the end of these two photos. These next two photos are, in my opinion, my favorite, and they're the most telling. Now, it's taken a long, long time for these two to get in the right space together. Tori and Robbie. Now, in this photo right here, Tori, she's looking. It could look like she's with someone on a date here because she is facing someone, and that person we only see the back of them, but it could be Quan, it could be another Cobra Kai student, it could just be a random person we don't know, or it could just be a coincidence that she's like facing someone that she's not even on a date with. But we see Robbie as well at the bar here. Now their facial expressions tells me that Tori's looking at him with a bit of shock and regret, and she's looking a bit like she's just in shock and she's having a lot of regret for what she did to Robbie, and with the whole agreement that they made in the final episode of No Matter What, They Stick Together. The fact that she broke that. Yes, she left because her mum died, but she also broke her promise to Robbie. So I think that she's filled with a lot of regret, and I think that she is hurting, and I think that she's broken, to be honest with you. And this look on her face, I think brings back a lot of maybe potentially like a lot of sadness, a lot of guilt, and yeah, it could potentially throw them both off balance. To be honest, both of them seeing each other at the bar like this could really throw them both off balance. And with Robbie's face, he just looks disappointed. He looks disappointed. He looks hurt. He doesn't look angry. He looks sad. He looks hurt, and he looks disappointed in Tori. And yeah, I think in my opinion, this is one of the most important photos that I've seen so far. With Robbie and Tori, this whole situation that they're in, with they just we don't know if they're together or not right now, and I think they will be in the end. But right now they just need to talk because they're not doing that enough. They need to have a real serious conversation and a real good look at themselves and stuff, and just have a human conversation with each other. But yeah, and it's also considering the fact that Peyton List, the actress who plays Tori, said in an interview she thinks that as soon as Tori showed up as saw the Miyagi-Dos there, she regretted everything that she did. So that could be another big tell to me, and to me it is another big tell. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Of these photos, that's it. Yeah. So I do have one more photo, but I don't have it up to display. But the next photo is of Tori training alone, which I think it could symbolize the fact that she is alone and she has nobody right now. That she has hurt people and that she has done some stuff that she regrets, but some of them are too late to fix, and that she doesn't really want to revisit those memories again, and that she just wants to leave them in the past and just move on. And I think her training alone symbolizes how alone she is and how alone she feels. And I think that, you know, for her to really wake up, she needs to actually grieve and experience what she's lost before she can move on like that. Because I don't think she's in the right headspace right now. I really don't. But yeah, that's basically the end of this whole breakdown of videos. I hope you enjoyed. And remember, this is just my opinion. Um, you don't have to like it. You don't have to, you don't have to hate it. But it's just my opinion, and that's at the end of the day. It's just an opinion. Doesn't matter. But yeah, that's basically the end of this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment down below anything you want me to do, any improvements that you want to see me do, any feedback that you might have for me, any criticism, just tell me. I'll work on it, and yeah, simple as that. So yeah, don't forget to like, subscribe, and yeah, tell me what you want me to see me do. All right, tell me what you want to see me do, and I'll do it for you. All right. That's the end of this video. It's been good. This has been Nick from NJN Reviews. I'll see you next time.